Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them.
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Them YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. And now,
broadcasting
live.
We will broadcast
live. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
Hey, let's go.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Peeps, big up on yourself. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody good. But just realize, well, somebody just tell me, say, that weekend, Super Bowl weekend. I'm telling you nothing about that something. You understand? I don't play the football, real football I play. You understand? So I not even did realize that, and I guess many people, especially those living in the States and in Canada, would probably be paying attention to that. I don't intend to be too long tonight still. Andrew, big up yourself. And team, just a recap some things that go on over the weekend since my stream Friday night and these things and some local things. I just try get a local streaming vibes and a local streaming energy going. You understand? And try to break out of laziness. Peace, big up on yourself. You understand? For the people that were there. You see, and for the people that were not there and I go watch Super Bowl, you know, big up on yourself. You know, for one thing that. But we know, football can't play with the hand, brother. You understand? A handball that. You understand? Football play with the foot. You see me? Yeah, man. So, them look good things there. There was a situation I remember, a week or so ago, where a woman was hit down along Washington Boulevard and the driver ran. It was a hit and run type of thing. And these things, the cabbie appeared in front of the court, I think, Thursday or Friday, one of them 2 days. And the report says that cabbie held in hit and run death weeps in court. So judge orders him to refrain from driving public passenger vehicles for a year. So the taxi driver implicated in last month's Washington Boulevard hit and run could not hold back his tears when he appeared in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. The 42-year-old accused, Godfrey Graham, who was a picture of remorse and dejection on his first appearance in court, struggled to keep his tears at bay and was observed staring into the ceiling. Judge. However, during his bail application, he broke down after he saw his sister crying and sniffling nearby. A female officer, who seemed moved by Graham's tears, offered him a piece of tissue to wipe his tears, which kept flowing as the application proceeded. In the end, the St. Andrew father of two was offered $700,000 bail by parish judge Jacqueline Wilcott after a convincing application by his lawyer, Anthony Williams. Graham was charged with manslaughter, failing to report an accident within 24 hours, and failing to stop, stemming from an incident in which Philandra Hay, 42 years old, of Tit Crane Valley in Red Hills, St. Andrew, died after she was hit by his car on January 27th. Now it is alleged that Graham sped off in his car and did not stop when he was hit along the roadway in the vicinity of Washington Boulevard and Aldine Drive in St. Andrew. But Williams, in his application, told the court that his client was not speeding and that the light was on green when the accident occurred. He also explained that the reason why his client did not stop was that he was very traumatized. He was in such a confused state that any normal human being would be in, having hit a pedestrian, Williams said. And thing. Damien, big up yourself, bro. Appreciate the contribution. Yes. According to the attorney, Graham contacted him within hours of the accident, and he in turn contacted the police. The police had no clue. They had no idea who was the driver of the vehicle. It would have taken them some days, possibly months, to find out, he emphasized. Interesting. Williams said, Williams said that after making contact with the police, he informed the officer that his client was very traumatized and had to seek medical attention. And he was diagnosed, and the medical shows that he was shaken up. He had some disorientation in time and place and was in no position to answer questions, and the police were informed that he was under medical care, said Williams, while explaining that he later arranged for his client to turn himself in after he was treated and came to his senses and realization. He further told the judge that his client had no previous conviction and that he had cooperated extensively with the police and is a fit and proper candidate for bail. Additionally, Williams submitted that although the offense is serious, bail should not be withheld as a punishment. The prosecution indicated that it was not opposed to bail, but asked for conditions to be attached. Before the judge ruled on the application, Williams further suggested that in light of all the circumstances, the prosecution should review the failing to report and stop charges. Well, him fail to stop. You understand? I don't know about the reporting part because the lawyer said him call the police. If the police can verify that and thing, but he fail to stop. So I don't know, you see? I mean, pressure a driver and I just say him fail to stop. So then, what you mean? And I like him fail to stop. But the judge told him that it is fact that his client did not stop. But that means I say, so what he can do is present his case for mitigation. The judge, in the meantime, ordered Graham to refrain from driving any more public passenger vehicles for 1 year for his own safety and that of his passengers as part of his bail condition. He was also ordered to surrender his travel documents with a stop order in place at all ports and to report 3 times weekly to the Matilda's Corner Police Station. Graham is to return to court on March 25th. It's sad still, in a real life. You understand? General King Vision, blessings. Think of the first time I see the name. Colin Nemard, blessings, my brother. You see me, I say, yeah, man. MS, you make it. Empress. And thing. So, I don't know. It's sad, but, I don't know. Jaja. But know in some areas still people not really stop because, you may be mobbed and thing. I've known of that. I've known of quite a few incidents where accidents happen. Saying a community member is hit by a car and the driver is mobbed, beaten, and there's even been instances where drivers have been killed in reaction to pedestrians being hit. So drivers, well, I know of a driver that was killed because he made down a sound system Jaja. So I don't know still, but him never stop. Auntie. I'm sure that he's traumatized. Him saying never did a speed. I can't speak to whether or not he was speeding. I'm just saying, generally taxi drivers are very, very indisciplined on our roads. You understand? They continue to operate in a way where it appears that they are the only users of the road. They consider to be inconsiderate and aggressive on the roads, and as such, on any given day, quite a few taxi drivers are responsible for accidents on the country's thoroughfare. So, I am suggesting that these drivers take heed. You understand? I am suggesting that. Yeah, I understand the phone thing going on. Yeah, that means I a Super Bowl business. Me tell you, only bowl is a Super Bowl. Is a bowl of soup. Me pray. You understand? I don't know about no Super Bowl. You see me? I say. I never say all taxi driver days. Silver. I couldn't tell you that. Many of them. I mean, I talk from hearsay. I talk from experience. You understand? A teacher died in all that some years ago because he met somebody and they stabbed him to death. I think I'm familiar with that instance. But yeah, man, I know that in some places, drivers have died because they have been attacked by residents after they hit somebody from the community. So, Whilst me get that still, in this instance, I don't know if that was a situation, but um Tayan, blessings, you know. Give thanks. Empress Richardson, good night. Auntie. So we are watching and see. We are watching and see. As I said, they killed the teacher Nadine. I think there's an unfortunate story surrounding a mathematics teacher. Maths? I think it's maths. I don't want to be saying things I'm not certain. But I know I read it somewhere, I glimpse it somewhere where a teacher is believed to have committed suicide somewhere in St. Elizabeth. I think she's a teacher of St. Elizabeth Technical. I could be wrong. But I know a teacher is believed to have committed suicide. A female teacher. The circumstances surrounding it, I am not certain, but I know that there's some story related to that. It's a lie teach. But yeah. Talk to me, Project 876. Hey, Kerry, how are you? Then me never see it, Kerry. Then me can't answer if me not see it. Then people like Uno answer to Duppy, then me can't answer if me not hear you call me and me know say you. You understand? WhatsApp. Alright, I say a word. Auntie. Sheldon, big up yourself in a farm. Father Rick Golden, blessings. If me live now, yeah man, me live, you know say live, L-I-V-E, sir. You know see it. You like, you know, one corner there. Yeah, me live, man. Hey Tony Shea, how are you? It's good to see you. Always good to see you. You see me? So, the taxi driver them, not Silver D, but the rest of them, where I drive fast and operate in contravention of the Road Traffic Act, Zane, them need to do better. You understand? Yes. No. Judge. I mean, live on WhatsApp. No, I'm not going to really look on the WhatsApp. You know, stream, bro. But if you send me the message, I can glimpse it. Like, look a bit. And then sitting there. Thanks, Empress Richardson. And same to you and your family. Really appreciate that. Yeah, man. Okay. Alright. 876, I say a word. But I'm more sure I say it to them, I see it, you know. I don't know. I probably mean I pay attention to you, sir. How could I be wrong? Alright. So you have to be careful sometimes of good Samaritans. You understand? Even they say the wolf in a sheep clothing like and they say like, what about calling number? Then I can't get no calling number because I not take no call tonight, family. You understand? I don't take call. They say taking calls tonight or calling stream. I not take no call. You understand? Sometimes I not even like hear myself, you know, much less. You understand? I don't take no call. Man posing as good Samaritan arrested for a $1 million theft. Yeah? Now that story, I mean, look what go on. One of two men who posed as good Samaritans and offered to help a motorist to change a punctured tire in auto race has now been charged in relation to the theft of $1 million from the driver's vehicle. The incident occurred on December 10, 2021. Yeah? So Delore... at first, I said that surname. I want to pronounce it. I almost said Delore Liard, but I'm not really that. You understand? Auntie. You see it? In name Delore. Almost liar there, man. I don't know. I want to pronounce it. Laird, something. Close to being liar. That yes, but say watch out. Teacher, if you're taking calls tonight, Rosie and I will call in. I want to call my phone after I stream. You see it? Yeah, man. Also now, so Delore with the surname there, 41-year-old, otherwise called Steely. Our James Bond there. That funny. A farmer of Gabby Street, Greenvale, Mandeville, Manchester, has been charged with simple larceny. So Sentan man from Manchester can rob them like that. with a Manchester craft. The St. Anne's Bay police say about 2:30 p.m. a man went to a bank in Ocho and withdrew $1 million. He left and was changing a flat tire along Evelyn Street. So, alright, so NCB then did this, so Evelyn Street about this, so Scotia down there, so. So, the two main bank them and then Jamaica National did it. So, all I bank them and then you have First Caribbean down there upon Ocean Village. I don't know which bank you go, but you go one I bank. But whichever bank you go, Zane, more than likely, more than likely, go back on it one way. You understand? For go up on Main Street. For go up Main Street. Zane, and then grow on Evelyn Street around there, so. So you shouldn't just go by police station, go change in car tire, man. Just room me go over there like. So watch you now. So the St. Anne's Bay police say about 2:30 p.m. in got one bank $1 million. So after I left and was changing a flat tire along Evelyn Street, when Lard and another man reportedly offered to help. How kind. Man offer man for help change tire. Man offer woman for help change tire. This that me think still. I mean I know. You understand? I never really seen a man offer a man for help change tire. But I could have wrong. However, when the two men left, the motorist noticed that his bag that contained the cash had been stolen from his car. Lock you up in your trunk, brother. You see it? So the brother now, robber guy, Good Samaritan, was subsequently arrested and was charged after he was pointed out during an identification parade on Friday. His court date is being finalized. Watch out now, let me tell you now what go on. Because I see it, you know, me taller than them, you know, I see farther than them, you know. Them are watching from in a bank. At them punch a tire. If I could have snailed and set for your car. I tell you, then set it up. And you know, just happen so. They know saying go at bank. Zane, I wouldn't be surprised to if somebody from the bank tell them, brother, say, that man just draw $1 million. You understand? On a preem. Zane, I wouldn't be surprised if them punch a vehicle. You understand? Because say, that roll are rough, you know. You can't trust people like. Zane, so if him punch up on Evelyn Street, he just remember on a police station, man. You understand? Make one of the police help him change it. He want to have him mill, let's say, do you. Lock you up in your trunk, brother. Zane? Then if me have $1 million in my car, not even AC turn on in there, because I don't want not even hear in there. That hot me hot under that. You see what I'm saying? Not even a year ago in the days. That not even AC at turn on. No year now going in the car. Those me and the mill gone. Set up our insurance fraud. I don't think that your $1 million your $1 million where you draw out a bank insure, then you know left your bank, you can't insure. Well, I don't know something that I say. Then when I think about it like, when you draw your money out of a bank, you know, you insure like, I don't know. You see me? So, it sounds very set-up-ish. No AC rules. We don't want to hear in a car. And me alone and it mill apart. You see it? Yes, out the road rough it up. What you can't see the drop of the guard. Right, respecting of a G. But I'm a good man. Yeah, man. Auntie. Alright. So that one story around one part, around one place. So. 16-year-old boy believed to have fatally shot self with cop brother's gun. So his brother is a police, may I assume. Because I don't read the article yet, I just see it and script it still, but I figure say that. The Maypen police are investigating the circumstances behind the death of a 16-year-old student of Top Halsall, Clarendon on Saturday, February 12th. Yeah? The incident reportedly occurred about 9 p.m. The available information indicates that a 28-year-old police constable who is assigned to the Spanish Town police station in St. Catherine was at a premises believed to be his home in the above-mentioned community when he went to take a shower along with his girlfriend, or General Gambino with his girl, Jaja. I know them beard, you know. Them beard is a long beard. Blessings in a Dre. Yeah, man, I go and hold it in a bro. Normally not. Won't be allowed to draw $1 million. So how was he allowed to do that? It depends on your limit, man. You know, could have certain limit. But normally they don't tell if you write a manager's check. Some of them know. But you sure police them the danger man when you pose as police? I would as police. I think I remember that story that for true in the danger. You know that I just said for true. I think I hear about it for true still. Come to think of it. I think I remember. I could have yeah, because you can't trust them police for true, you know. Auntie. So, yes, Rasta. Yeah, that me ask about manager's check, brother. I don't know police impersonators. I good as real police them for true still. So me I say I know your brother and his girlfriend can be there. So me I say them be they can belong, you know. 1 million cash can be given based on approval of the bank supervisors and customers owners. Yeah, that means I feel like that can go on for true. You understand? But them would advise if you get a manager's check most of the time. We shall over there. Yeah, so during which he took his firearm into the bathroom, but left it outside the shower enclosure. While in the shower, he reportedly heard a loud explosion, and upon investigating, he first saw a brother of his who suffers from Down syndrome holding his head at the bathroom door, seemingly in shock. The lawman then discovered his now deceased brother on the floor of a bedroom in a pool of blood, with the cop's firearm close to him. The injured teen was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The matter is now also being investigated by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM. Jaja. Strange. So INDICOM approve. So make we see what go on. And then something, you know. That rough. In a real life, like. The story is so odd. Yet so real. Jaja. Samuel, what you deal with? There you know. Man pleads guilty to murdering his abducted 80-year-old stepson. The man accused of killing his 80-year-old stepson 2 years ago after the child's mother ended her relationship with him, pleaded guilty to the crime when he appeared in the Supreme Court on Friday. Ochest Rose is facing the court for the murder of Galen Buchanan, who went missing on January 21st, 2020, a day after his mother told Rose that their 8-month relationship was over. Galen's body was later found with the hands bound about 3:15 p.m. on January 23 that same year in Kingston Harbor by residents of Royal Palm, Bournemouth Gardens. Rose, who was on the run, was arrested in Trelawney 2 days later and charged with his stepson's murder on February 4, 2020. The 42-year-old is to undergo a psychiatric evaluation, which is to be presented at his sentencing hearing on April 1st. All Fool's Day. Judge. Why me I tell you, you know? Stepfather think me rough sometime, you know. So basically what happened Lighthouse is that the mother ended the relationship with Ochest and he lured the child away with the promise of buying him ice cream. I think it was ice cream. And that was the last time the child was seen alive. So, yeah. Judge God. Invest where you deal with. 2 years to plead guilty. Why she left her youth? No, she never leave him with that. She never leave the youth with him in a Jaro. As I said, I don't remember the exact circumstances. I think he went to the house, or he went, I think, and the child was going home from school. I don't remember exactly what happened. But he lured the child away on the premise, or the promise of purchasing ice cream for him. I suppose they had developed a relationship because he was a child's stepfather for what, over 8 months or 8 months and things. So the child knew him, was familiar with him. So I don't know that the child was told by his mother that, don't engage or interact with him and what have you, because we are no longer together. So I don't know, because it was the day after the relationship ended he abducted the child. You see me? Where on his body did he get shot? No, I don't think he was shot. I think he was stabbed, I think. I don't remember the details, man, but yeah. Yeah, Jara, man, that good man. Ending a relationship is the most dangerous time in domestic violence relationship. Escalating his anger. True. Sad. So he pleaded guilty. So I suppose he's in now for a 50% reduction in sentencing. If I was a judge, you see, he couldn't plead guilty from now till thy kingdom come. He now come and road till thy kingdom come. Be thy kingdom come. Yeah, man, his hand and feet were bound. His throat was cut. As I remember the detail right now, we need to have an escape plan. Boy, Julia, a woman don't need for an escape plan. The man never go. You understand? Because the truth is that most time when the relationship them mash up, a we cause him a relationship. Enough time. You have some woman when not easy either still. So I'm not, it go both ways. But enough time, the man when do foolishness so a relationship mash up at them cause it. Lord, the people them woman man. Pitney me, big woman pitney like, you understand? See, but me understand when you also read the escape plan to still, but the man never go. Because enough time with the foolishness and then, sure. Why, I don't know what going on now. You see, we as man, like, this God syndrome, God complex, not syndrome, this God complex we feel like we own woman. You understand? Which I mean, looking at my face like, yeah, we feel like we own woman. We don't want a woman, brother. If the thing not work, it done, family. It's simple. You could just feel hurt like a little bit like you know, or a lot. You know what I mean? Auntie. So, 50% reduction to 100 years. Well, if I saw you, so bad still, but you know what I mean? You know a court system still. Because last week, Friday night, and I just coming in a mood for cuss at the time, This gun fisherman, this fishing gunman, something. Zane? He was found guilty for bringing in illegal guns and millions of dollars in the country. He plead guilty. So fine, he plead guilty. He get 34 years in total. And 8 years he make serve, really search. Because him sentences them are run concurrently. This concurrent sentencing, you see, is concurrently foolish. So 8 years he was doing and he could have about after 4 years he could have seen on good behavior. You understand? How many guns did he take into this island and how many people made those guns have killed? You see? So this brother plead guilty, so we would have seen him in 4 years time too. Cause them judges, as many times I've told you that judges are creatures of the law that exist, But some of them way too lenient, man. You understand what I say? You know the impact that illegal guns are having on the country. You know how many lives are lost on an annual basis in this country. Zane, and this man, Zane, whether I admit yes or no, he was him plead guilty. And 8 years, he dog go do. 8 years. You see? I want to generalize with that now, 876. You see me? Eh? Auntie. So, and as I say now, whilst the plea bargaining deal or the plea bargaining legislation is an important part of the justice system, me get that. Some man not benefit from the rest. That does society. You see me? Yeah, DNJ, but say if the politician them did say 110% or 15% reduction in a sentencing time. 50% of I don't remember if somebody correct me still here, sir. If I 40 or 50, I one of them something there. And your people that teach. Long time. Me tell you, Paula, no say. But Paula dropping at this now project 876. Teacher I'd like it do a video on the decline of tourism in Portland. Okay. I can write it down for my list like to do videos. Interesting. Means if I go to Portland for a look there too for one vacation like I wonder if somebody can put me up down there like. Let's see how it go. Yeah, so but me know how anti-Paula a fear for this the prison sentence. But that nothing to do with the prosecution, brother. And the judge and the prosecution has sentenced people. The prosecution has sentenced people and the prosecution prosecutes. The judges sentence people. So me not understand what you say, bro. So me not get that. Paula Llewellyn no make no laws. She operate within the confines of the laws as well. So if we go beat Paula, we could beat her the right way, you know. Free up Chucky, bro. Decline since COVID. I don't know. No, me no love or hate Paula. Me just think say people are unfair most of the times when they speak about Paula Llewellyn. That is my views and I'll not change that. You see? And many of us who talk about Paula, we don't understand 1 ounce of law. You see me I say? We just talk off our emotions and me not appreciate that. See, so me not nothing against Paula. Yeah, Paula never do me nothing for me, I have nothing against Paula. You see? Anti-Paula do her work. You understand? And as I always tell you, so the court of law and the court of public opinion are two different things. And all of we operate in the court of public opinion. You understand? In the court of law, two different things. We're not going to learn nothing about law. Anything we are learning is along the way we pick it up. You understand? So we are behave like so we are experts as it relates to matters of legal issues. We're not. See, when the courts do them thing, some of it we as a judge that can't write. But at the end of the day, she do her job. And I think she's unfairly ostracized most of the time. And I've said that many times and I'll continue to say that. You see what I'm saying? Right. She's a strong woman. I may admire that. I still not follow 876. As I say, if we're going to talk about Paula, you have to talk to me and give me the facts. You understand? You can't just start with based on emotions. No. You have to give me the facts and let me know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, man, that's okay if you have a lot of problems with her, DNJ. I say that is fine. And as I say, me personally don't have no problem with Paula. Me and Paula don't even interact with me have a problem with her. You understand? She do her job. I think she has erred in instances. See, but she do her job and I think she's made out to be, you know what I mean, a villain sometimes when I don't think she's deserving of that. You see? That's how I think go. And thing. Yeah. I mean, that's one of them things. We can agree if we disagree. You see me? And as me I say, and I'll say it again, many of us who are berating Paula Llewellyn don't know a ounce about the law. You see me I say? Yeah, man. The court of law, the court of public opinion is two different courts. You see me? Yeah. Don't think she's doing a good job. She's only for the rich, not for the poor. Okay. Alright. Alright, my boss. As me say, you're okay to have your view, But if you're a principal that keep up foolishness and you're not the faculty member, you can speak out. See? Right. Me not disagree with that. I'm say you're free for talk, bro. But me just, so you are talk for yourself and me a talk for myself. Me not stop you from talk, so you not go stop me from talk either. See? Auntie. So yeah. Anyways, make we move on. Teach. Boy, no another one in your family. You understand? So in which court can the DPP overturn the judge's ruling? Does she make the laws? Yeah, you know. I mean, as I say, when it come on to that, you know, most time people are talk about that, emotions them talk after. So I kind of get used to that. So I not really, you understand? If you do something with me things that I need to rip her to pieces, but me I gotta do that. But then me not, the reasons when I see people that do that, me not think those reasons are always fair. You see it? That's the truth that. You understand? So it's not that me love Paula. Me don't love her yet. But I have never met her. I have never spoken to her. You understand? It's just that when me use the big head, when me have a look on some things, me think that sometimes we just say some things because we can't say it. And many times the truth is that we don't really understand what we are saying. Including myself, you know, so I not extricate myself from it when it come on to legal matters. You understand? We are novice most of the times. But we could continue. Yes. Cop shot by a colleague in repelling man said to be of unsound mind. So a police constable was shot and injured by his colleague, Jaja, as they tried to fend off a man said to be of unsound mind in August Town, St. Andrew. It is reported that about 5:30 a.m. man said BPP corrupt. It is reported that about 5:30 a.m. cops from the Specialized Operation Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force were in a section of the community called Bottom Area when a man attacked a member of the team with a knife. The police reportedly opened fire on the attacker and the man was shot in the abdomen. Shortly after, it was discovered that the constable had also been shot in the abdomen. The men were transported to the hospital, so I'm not sure about his condition, the condition of the civilian or the condition of the police officer. I hope both of them will pull through. You understand? Jaja. Friendly fire? I don't know, man. I spoke about. Sound like the copies of one of unsound by. It happens, man. It happens. Teach, why don't you invite a lawyer on one night to explain some aspects of the law? That kind of general, bro. You understand? This is a general statement that there are so many aspects of the law. Which aspects of the law? You see? So while it's a suggestion, which aspect of the law? So if there's something specific, then we can zero in on that and try the D fire 2 shot. I don't know oral. You see, that is a question. I don't know. I don't really see the official report like. So, but where was the other police officer standing? Was it a ricochet? Was it? I don't know. I don't know. It's strange. I just hope that the civilian, the injured civilian, and the police officer, they are in at least stable condition and will make full recovery when we get shot, when the man have a knife. Can one at the next police, one police, one police shoot the other police, bro. It's not the knife man shoot him. It's friendly fire. One police officer shooting at the man with a knife shot another police officer. Something to that level there. You see? So, yeah, that is where the story is. I wasn't there, you know. But that's not tell you what the story said. You understand? But just hope the two man them recover, yeah. So that's all I say right now. Then we work out the rest of it after. Then I can't tell you how it goes, but friendly fire that sir it's friendly fire then call the thing, so then we can't change the name of the people them things. Yeah, that go on. So yeah. I spoke about the many instances of fight between school children in circulation on social media on Friday night. And one of those incidents in which two girls were captured fighting one, stabbing one, I think with a pen. And as I said, multiple stitches and scars in one of the young lady's face. Trelawney schoolgirl charged for wounding another in viral video. So detectives in Trelawney have charged a 15-year-old schoolgirl who was seen in video that went viral stabbing another teen. The Wakefield police say during an altercation about 5:30 p.m. on February 10, it was a knife. The schoolgirl used a knife to stab her peer several times. The police were summoned and the wounded teen was taken to hospital for treatment. The accused was later brought this Bright, B-R-I-G-H, and it's a short article, you know, where editor them there in the paper, they may ask that for a long time. See? The accused was later brought to the police station by her mother, and the child was arrested and charged with wounding with intent. Big up in a moment. You understand? She bring her, go there, then say the child was brought to the police station, and that me right. You understand? And she was charged. Oh, it was a knife. Come tell them I didn't really watch the video. Like, man. So, instead of charged with wounding with intent, it could have been murder, no? Because stabbing her face could have easily be stabbing her neck or something. Boy, I mean, I know ya, man. Why is a schoolgirl walking with a knife? I don't know. Was it a premeditated thing? Was it an ongoing thing? I don't know. Yeah, man. Big up the mother who carry the youth to the police. You see me? I think it was on the road on their way home from school. I think it happened, you know. It wasn't on the school compound. You see me? Yeah, man. It's a detour, not an editor. Like, alright. Most days, when I wake, if I get the chance to, I read the papers. Like, I wake up on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, I read the papers, all the online news outlets. You understand? To see what I go on. See, and sometimes I don't get the opportunity to do so. But I try. And most of the articles, them, man, like, me is not the best English student. Far from. I wish very far from the best English student that there ever was. Because first thing, English is a very strange language. You understand what I say? Then everything have an exception to a rule, then an exception to a rule, then you just done fool. You understand? I always tell people, say, I one language me really know like, and it's patois like. You understand? The English thing, we just know look enough English when we can teach our youths. And write one look up sickness me if you write, and you understand? But the English thing is rough. You see, the most confusing language in the world, man. I don't really know the most still, but I just figure that. But separate and apart from that. The editor, them my paper, them need for the better. You understand? But I suppose because the media outlets now are competing with vloggers, they are probably, you know what I mean, I miss some things and these things and I overlook some things. Or probably it's deliberate, probably at the new slang. You understand? You know, the media landscape as them a try for, you know what I mean? Apple cider vinegar, what you deal with? A long time I don't see man like you about here, you know. Them, you know, like Christmas once a year, you know. Pepper light, you understand? Blink once a year. Blink once a year. You good, sir? Yeah, so teen charged. I don't know if teen was arrested or I know the teen was charged. And thing, I don't know when teen will go to court. So she has been charged with wounding with intent. Intent to kill? I don't know. Teen among two killed at bar in Lilliput. Rashid Stewart, 17 years old of New England, and 34-year-old Leroy Service of Bobman Hill, both in Lilliput, St. James, were shot dead about around 8:45 p.m. And last night, the police say Stewart and Service were among several patrons at a bar at Bobman Hill when men armed with guns opened fire, hitting them. The shooters escaped in the air on foot. So the police were summoned, and upon their arrival, the two victims were rushed to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Jaja. So I did a video yesterday in relation to Westmoreland's most wanted, or one of Westmoreland's most wanted man, Andre Bonnie Hines. He was shot and killed during an alleged confrontation shootout with police officers in the Bluefields area of Westmoreland, I think. And then something, an AK-47 rifle with 2 magazines was recovered. Police reports are that he was not the only person there, and the 2 of his cronies managed to escape. Now the police say them 2 brothers there, them have until 12 o'clock on Valentine's Day to forward themselves into a police station. So if them want to spend Valentine's morning with them Valentines, after that, them need to forward round our station, round our part. The Westmoreland police are now hunting for 2 men they say shot at them yesterday morning during an operation in which the parish's most wanted man was killed. Yeah? Head of operations for the Westmoreland police, Adrian Hamilton, say the men, Devane Bennett, OC Santa, and Moses Ramsey managed to elude the police after opening fire on a 3-member team from the proactive unit which was conducting covert operations in Alday Bluefields, Westmoreland. So a 3rd man, Andre Hines, OC Bonnie, who was listed as Westmoreland's most wanted man, was shot dead. An illegal AK-47 rifle and several rounds of ammunition were seized. Hamilton says Bennett and Ramsey have until noon on Valentine's Day, Monday, February 14, to surrender. In the meantime, he's warning residents not to harbor them and things. So, yeah, the man them have until 12 o'clock tomorrow. So, you get yourself together, enjoy on a Sunday dinner, you understand what I say? And you have half a Valentine's Day. You get out of the way, then you be on the way. You understand? Because right now, the police them now pay. How many politicians Paula prosecute? How many politicians have been arrested and charged? Ask yourself that question there, bro. So how many politicians arrested and charged? You see me? So before you reach Paula, answer that question. Yeah. Watch you now. Yeah, 12 o'clock tomorrow, youth. So not do the right thing. Because see Bonnie there. Headless body of missing taxi operator found in St. James. The headless body of a missing elderly taxi operator from Long Bay, St. James has been found. Leslie Harding, 74 years old, was reported missing on February 1st. His body was found in bushes in Greenwood, also in St. James, yesterday. Now, residents alerted the police that an order was coming from bushes along the dirt track, which leads to Greenwood Great House, or lead to the Greenwood Great House. Upon investigation, the decomposing headless body of a taxi operator was found. The man's head, dentures and glasses were found nearby. The police say robbery is believed to be the motive. So they robbed the elder. Yes, Bogler, true you are talking about, say, you know what? We still have to talk about what going on, because you can't sweep under the carpet neither. But you're correct, and I agree with you. You understand? That is why on the channel per se for the past so long, I don't really do no murder videos like, you see, 1 and 2 every now and then, but it has been a executive decision not to, cover certain story, at least for a while. Zane, isn't police alone do investigation. Prosecutors don't do investigations, bro. Police investigate, detectives investigate. Anonymous, thanks. Well, let me put it this way. I don't know of prosecutors doing investigations. I don't know of prosecutors building cases. Zane, I know that prosecutors may collaborate with the police if the police needs legal advice on how to proceed somewhere. But I don't know where prosecutors investigate. I have not heard of that. So if it exists, I don't know about it. Teacher need to own one of the Premier League team in Jamaica. With what? Then I could as well me I go own it with apple cider vinegar. Eh? You know how much money for run one Premier League team, brother? Right now me I try to run my own soul. Man, if you are going to do the funding now, me be president of a football club, you know, me not no issue with that. If you are going to provide the funding, yeah man, we can build a side. We can, you understand? Or try, you know what I mean, play a part in our side, then me no know, they go use and run it like. You see me? Eh. Yeah, so what me I say now, is you rob the elder, if allegedly, see? Well, I don't know, yes. Set away. Remember, I'm telling you, I'm not going to stay long tonight, you know. I just have to talk about some things and left. I talk about some things and now, so I'm going to left. But as I said, I try, you know what I mean, keep myself active in the streaming thing until, you understand, me really get back in the groove. Because there was a time, you know, no matter what go on, you know, man, me I stream on a Friday night, you know. But it just get, I was suffering from burnout there, man. Teach, what you think about impending attack on Ukraine by Russia? You know, me kind of, as I said that, the person from Ukraine will call me yesterday morning at 6 one time. See it? You're good as a watch. Let me tell you. Let me see if I can find the time again. Ukraine. Yeah. 6:19 a.m. Me did still asleep at the time. Me got my bed late-ish. I didn't wake up. Yeah. Me miss a call and I try to call back and I say I can't call Ukraine like. And if somebody from Ukraine a call, it means they want to talk about or they want to get in touch with somebody or they want to try to reach somebody. So me figures, and I've been trying to call, me try message, me try to call. The number is not on WhatsApp. Let me try to call you now.
Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please try again. Thank you. From Flow. Service.
You see? And thing, let me try to use a digital phone call you. I don't know if flow now, flow. No hold on. So somebody from Ukraine I try to link up. But me miss a call. So I so answer a question when you ask me. See? Hey man, they need to stop the foolishness, brother. You understand? And everybody relax. Everybody head too hot. See? Oh, then so me have to put one in front of you like. They must say a mandatory 10 digit. I don't like about 9 dial. That number is weird thing, you know. Hold on there. Hold on, let me try to call over Ukraine side. Because it must be important. I miss a call and I say, Jaja. Because people call it for everywhere, you know. Australia, I just Alaska, I not get no, Antarctica, I not get no call from me. Then you also no one from me. I do what I do and then say. You don't know. But may I try. So the truth is that I have not been, let me put it this way, actively following all what is going on. I know of the situation. I know what is possible. But as to everything, so I can't say 100% XYZ yet. But I mean, I guess Vladimir are flexing muscles in pecs and in triceps and then sitting the biceps and then things. You understand? And I guess he's not comfortable with whatever he's not comfortable with. I hope it doesn't happen. Put it this way. At the West, stir up hysteria. So you say, no invasion now go on for now. See? So apparently there are Jamaican students in Ukraine. I mean, somebody messaged me yesterday and said, teach. But never know it's a Jamaican there, Ukraine. Brother, Jamaican there everywhere. And we run the road. You understand? Everywhere where people there, Jamaican did it. You know, yeah, boys are telling our interview, saying go to Poland, go see one Rasta man and run a restaurant. You understand what I say? And thing. So, put plus sign. Yeah, man, I do that, man. I put the plus sign before your number, man. For that one, yeah. Because I just dial the number straight like how you come back. So they must say, oh, that service.
You have reached this recording in error. Please try your call again.
So I don't know. Because I put on credit on my phone, say I get the person in Ukraine, I go talk to them for a while. So I put on about 115 bills credit.
Recording in error. Please try your call again. Thank you. From Flow.
Yeah, me use the plus, me use the plus sign.
Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please try again. Thank you. From Flow.
That is how me better get from them something there. Yeah, me know in a bogle, but me been a try call at different times. Like me even call the same time when me miss a call. You understand? The next day, like I mean, I say I good as the uptime, and me not get them. So the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has said that they have been communicating with Jamaican students, and I think directives have also been given that they should be making plans to me that thing says a callback scary. That is my thought. Actually, I am thinking it's a callbacks. You know, it's a smart girl. You never waste your mother partner money when you go to school, you know. Yeah, man. So me that think it's a callbacks thing. You see? Because I search it on WhatsApp to and I don't see it and them thing, and I don't know. So if a person from Ukraine will try to call me, saying link up. Because I know say all I yard man them alright boy place, you know. You understand? And thing. So I open up. I hope no foolishness no go on. No lives are lost and people for just calm down. You see? And thing. Yeah. Everybody head can just add so. You understand? Auntie. Teacher use a banger phone. Maybe they use a burner phone. Maybe. They talk about the little Rasta girl already. I mean, you mean Nzinga? From Friday night, man. I read through the report and the findings and them something. Hey, peace, big up on yourself, because you go on. Mas Amir decide say you can't put him down last night. See? So brother fall asleep. For me try to put him down about 1,000,000 times. Him decide say him nah put down. You understand? So me have to lay down in one recliner with boy upon my chest all night till 4 o'clock. You see? And then me tired like so me sleep like a late-ish. And then I go up on the road, go fly over some building. Because I work on a local series. I do one video today since they bought the $100 million complex where Pirate Judge Judith Pusey said for demolish, but the Supreme Court, the appeal court, ruled that the demolition order should be put on pause until the Lynns get a chance to appeal Pusey's ruling and one for something. Zane, what is happening is that many, and I'm not speaking about this specific case, but there have been many breaches of the Town and Planning Act, I think of that, or the Building something Act, where people have built some hotels in some residential areas, and people are going against whatever assurances were given to them by the KCMC or KC or wherever them be. You understand? And some people are building and a building and a breach and a breach and a breach and a breach and a breach. See, talk about the ambulance that was auctioned by a customer. I don't know nothing about that, brother. I don't see that now. So I don't know. And I read the papers today, so I must have missed that. The Town and Country Act. You understand? So I want to work on a little series about that. So there was another building that was construction was halted by the courts recently. I think that is the one in Arcadia. Nice structure when I look on it today and thing. And then there was another one somewhere. So I go up on the road, go do some things. Zine, and then me forward in back, do the video there. Zine, and then me there stream. But not even start edit the interview for Tuesday yet still. I could have split it in a 2 parts, because 3 hours and 15 minutes when I late out from my timeline. But you know when I edit out that and take out some little things where, you know, some little break and thing that come down for about 3 hours. So I probably split it in 2 and run one Tuesday and probably one Sunday 12 o'clock. Sunday service. I don't know. You see where I go. You understand? So I need to edit that. Probably start editing tonight and thing. So we do see what. Get approval for 10 units and build 40. You do right, that I think, you understand? And many residential areas, there are laws that governs modifications to the structure. You understand? So if you are building and you go against those rules and laws that exist, then you know what I think go. Yeah, remember exactly, man. Oh, it's in the Observer. Okay, I missed that I probably missed that one. So my apologies. So me I go ambulance intended for a donation was auctioned off by customs. Yeah? Then that not sound good. Oh, me I forgot to read it and talk about it at a later day. You understand? So yeah, 30 minutes or maximum. What do you mean? For the interview? No, I'm not cut up nobody's story. Peace, name. So why them auction it? Because somebody never come clear it? Was it there? How long was it there? I don't know. So as I said, I forgot to read it and them something. But that no sound good at all. See? Them no. Teach them. Don't talk about it. Please. Talk to me first. Alright, James, I see a word. James, smarty name. Steely. When someone tell her, hold on there. I'm going to read it. Hold on. Because your name there, and I ask where you did there. Somebody named Steely do sit there, and I remember, you know. You have to go look for. Alright, James, me link you up, but I don't read the article yet, so I can't talk about it. You see? And think, peace, big up on yourself. Appreciate the support. Enjoy your week. Have a productive week. Be safe. You understand? Whichever you're there in the world. Yeah, but everybody do for them thing. Is that me not look at sound bites, you know. Me not look at sound bites. Me a document a man journey. So in the future, Zine, pan TD clips, we probably can do that. Make some money again down the road still. But for now, the most is probably a 3-piece and at least an hour each side way. So you know what I think. We not look at sound bites. You understand? We are cover. A Jamaica me live, man. We not do your uncle something really like that. A yard me live, man. We not foreign minded like that. We go to go work, you know. But we not live. You understand? You know, Jamaica with it. You are born and you will live and you will stay. You understand what I say? Peeps, big up on yourself. Walk good. Step with ya. Tuesday, 7:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. Save trouble upon the gravel. I'm out. Oh, I still not start out my out here. But I'm out. My dad. Big up on yourself. Art of love. Yeah, man.